Welcome to the Cure It Roofing Revolution. This video will demonstrate how to create expansion joints using the Cure It GRP waterproofing system. The E280 trim is used to create expansion joints on long roofs over 100 meters square and 12 linear meter runs. We will be using an E280 trim for expansion, a C9A expansion closure, a C11D expansion closure. For this video, we will be using D260 and A200 trims. At every 100 meters square, or 12 linear meters, the decking should be gapped by 25 millimeters to allow for expansion of the boards. It is vital that roofs over 100 meters square include extra structural reinforcement along the gapped area. This can be done in one of two ways, using noggins or a double joist. If you are using noggins, measure the joists underneath where the decking is gapped and fit noggins at no more than 600 mm centers. Place extra noggins along the wall, taking extra care to ensure that the joists are properly bedded and fixed to the structure of the building. Each edge of the gapped decking is secured into the noggins with standard 40 mm penetration at 200 mm centers. This is in addition to the decking over the adjacent joists being fixed as usual. To fit using the double joist method, mark out the joist and use clamps to hold in place. Drill holes through the joists and use coach bolts to secure joists. Fix the decking into the joists at 200 mm centers with 40 mm penetration. The decking on either side of the expansion joint should not be allowed to float freely, as this will encourage undue expansion and potentially lead to cracking of the laminate. When fixing a D260 trim to the deck, remember to leave a 25 mm gap between trims for the deck expansion. A 25 mm gap is also required if fixing an A200 drip trim. For a complete guide to installing GRP trims, refer to the Cure It installation guide. Use 40 grit sandpaper to scratch up the C9A expansion closure. Fix into place using Cure It trim adhesive. Apply 2 beads of Cure It trim adhesive and fix the E280 trim into place. Fix the E280 trim to the deck using clout nails. Use 40 grit sandpaper to scratch up the C11D expansion closure. Apply Cure It trim adhesive and fix the C11D into place. Fix to the deck with clout nails. The roof area is now ready for the detailing and bandaging stage. Refer to the Cure It installation video for a complete guide to stage 3 of the installation process. Do not laminate over the whole of the D280 trim. Only bandage and laminate over each of the flanges, as this makes the trim more rigid. Once the detailing and bandaging stage is complete, proceed on to stage 4 of the installation process, laminating. For a complete guide to the laminating stage, refer to the Cure It installation guide. Once the lamination process is complete and the area has been prepared, the trim and roof can be top coated. For a complete guide to top coating, refer to the Cure It installation guide. Creating expansion joints using the Cure It GRP waterproofing system is now complete.